I'm Chris, and I'm in Kansas, and love being in Uganda, but I'm not in Uganda now. Thank you.
And I'm Helene from TCP Global, work closely with Chris, and I'm calling in from Greece.
Thank you.
Sounds nice. I'm David Bilby, Executive Director for Thirst Relief International. We do water projects all over Uganda, Kenya, and other countries.
Thank you, David, for joining.
Hello, I'm Angela Tenbrook. I am right now in Jacksonville, Florida, and I run projects all over the world to empower women in agriculture.
Thank you. You are most welcome for our fellowship.
Hello, good morning. I'm calling in from Maryland, and I'm a member of Rotary Club of Arua. Primary contact for the Global Grant WASH in Yumbe, new club advisor Yumbe, and I'm happy to be here with you in fellowship. Thank you.
Thank you.
My granddaughter is here by me. My little personal assistant is here with me.
I'm Joyce Lockhart, Beaverton Rotary Club. I'm here to learn from the wonderful things that you folks are doing.
And I'm Tom Roth, also from Rotary Club.
Thank you, Tom. You are most welcome.
I'm Anguzu Moses, member of Rotary Club of Arua, and also grant support officer and project committee member for Rotary Club of Yumbe WAS project. Thank you.
Thank you, Anguzu. You are most welcome.
That is all of the guests.
Thank you. If the guests are all those ones who have introduced themselves, that one brings us to our updates. Today we're going to look at assessments because villages, and it started yesterday. We are going to look at that. We shall also look at updates on Oyaru village because they were doing plate covers. We shall get updates on that. We shall also look at payment of RI due. We shall look at training of committees on filter in the 12 villages. We shall look at how they say those are all what we are going to look at. As we stated the other time, we said that we were going to conduct assessment in other Rotarian villages for the forthcoming project. We were supposed to start with the groups in Rodo on Sunday. We failed because there was heavy rain, which could not allow us to go to Rodo. And we are planning to go to Rodo tomorrow. But yesterday we went to a village called Mazanga, that is in Kurusel, Aringa County. That is in Mazanga Cell, which it is in Kuru Town Council, Aringa County. We did the assessment there. Those people were very happy. Mazanga is a large village. It has yeah, Mazanga is a large village which has a population of about 1,243 people, and it has household of 733. And the assessment report, the response I've seen now, the computer being spread here. Those people were happy. They gave their response, and we had submitted it, which is already here. When I look around, I have someone from Oyaru. I also have Adiru around. The work of the plate covers started on Monday, and yesterday they were for it, and they completed it. They are going to tell us how they went about with the work. Before I call them, I wanted to call Rukia, who will add something in turn. The one from Oyaro and the Adiru will add something on that. Thank you.
Thank you, the partners, our mother club, the Rotarians in the loop, and also the chairpersons in the various villages. Then we have one representative from Oyaru, who has been there right from the day when we were offloading up to the day when they finished the cover plates. He's here with me. I think he will talk more than I will be done doing, because he's a member from there. The making of the plate covers, I think, went on very well. The members were very happy to receive them. At first, when we delivered the materials, most of them had gone for a funeral. There was a funeral nearby, at least 2 people passed away from that area. They had gone for a funeral. Most of the members were for the funeral, and very few who were there. The few who were around received the materials in good faith. And with me is one of the representatives that village. He can talk more on that than I. So you're most welcome to at least say something on here.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Saidi Abdallah, the chairperson representative from Oyaru Sale. It's true that results from Rukia for the cover plates for 3 days work is a good work done. Indeed, we are appreciating it. For your contribution, I thank the Rotary for every good work, and I appreciate as a member said all their good messages to you that indeed they have appreciated your work and what you have done from the committee, all the committee, they are very actually come. But they say, no, me want just to represent all the now and then. The whole community cannot come in the office, but only that mine is just a message to that, to the good work done by Rotary, to the village members. They were very happy. The 6 day cover, all the members received it. 1 week deliver at the every person's home where the location of the writing is. I personally have thanked the Rotary for the good work which they did for us, and our chairperson of here, Samsa, that of the yes, and then for that is the Young Women Group. That is our group member's name. It's true. We also thank her for her effort to see that our village succeed, benefit from the Rotary project. I really appreciate it. I thank you for the good work, for your support. And indeed, if the other things, we appreciate it and we wish the project have to continue. Community will really benefit from it. It is a good project. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Said. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was from the representative from Oyaru. I think the day one, the Monday, there was some rain. They're supposed to make more than that, but it was only the rain disorganized them a bit. They made it lately. That's why they had to finish today. But if there was going to be no rain, it was going to take them only 2 days. It was because of the rain that they pushed them to 2 days. And yesterday, it was coming on train, but it never rained. And some of the members are not facing of the water. Women go to fetch water. Men were making, so it was a bit some water is also some distance, not nearby. So they'll bring water, fill water in their jerry cans and pour in the drum. So that was. They were so thankful to the Global Ground, the teams which contributed to the success of the Global Ground. They are very pleased. The LC was around throughout. The LC was with them right from day one up to the final day today. The LC and the chairperson and the committee members were all around. So I also witnessed that. I evidenced that. In the last day I went there, I also took some photos. They were there briefly because the 11 cover plates were very easy for them to make. Then they made, they just went away. And as my president said yesterday when the Mazanga, the members were also very happy to receive, they were happy and eager. Some were asking when will the project come to us? And I just told them, let them be patient. Anytime after we finish the 12 villages, that's when they will see to it that the next village to take, they'll be at the next lot, not at this other going lots. So that was what I had told the members in Mazanga said. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rukia and Saidi. For the wonderful work the people of Oyaru have done. I think others will quote from Oyaru, because when I came there, the men were truly involved in that work, and it was a marvelous work. They deserve it. Can we clap for Oyaru? Adiru was there with these people all around. Adiru can add her voice on that.
Thank you so much. Yes, I've been doing the work with the Oyaru since Monday up to today morning, and they cooperate with me. We do that. Thank you.
That has been Oyaru. Around, we also have a member from Midonga. I wanted to have him to talk about the progress of the Latin Constitution.
Azikichichi.
I've greeted you.
Haya, usiamu mbedu farashidi.
He's called Adu Farashid.
Chairman, na ibido tugere umeli. Tugere.
Chairperson for Naimidonga.
Injo dare do uzogo dibidai.
Our problem is only rain.
Haya, malaria apa ayani tiki apa da ingone uda kwa defeto mane gata angada mingi.
It is a problem of rain, and also we have a lot of funerals which are disturbing us.
Nyata de upo ba latunda ke le kisira ide ku ikira ale sibila yanda ide mudiga rusel.
If only the rain was not there, we would have completed the latrines, but we have only constructed 10, 11, I mean. But all the same, we shall try hard and build others.
Must do that work, Giovanni.
Thank you very much. That one has been a chairperson in Naibidonga. That one brings us to talk about Boma Cell. Boma Cell, I don't see the person here from the reliable resources. From the resources, I talked to one of the persons in Boma, who is also a big person, and it's like Boma may let us down. I want to urge us as members of the Rotary Club to take our time. We go to Boma, we talk to them. If they agree, it is okay. If they don't agree, into what I've seen, those people are not serious about the latrines. So as we did it for African Quarter, we shall go and ask them. If they don't like it, we shall do another assessment for another village like we did for African Quarters. That was my thinking, but other people will add on the problem of Boma later. Yesterday, on 1st October, we managed through thick and thin, we managed to pay our RI due. We paid it yesterday, so we are now safe. We look at the other forthcoming one. And we clap ourselves as we have cleared our already. Now we are coming to the training of communities on water filters. We felt that we should have settled for this on water filters, but we didn't make it because we did not plan for the fund. So as I talk now, Fiona is here. I saw her doing something. Maybe she's now requesting for the money or what? Make the settle when the fund is around. Because the transportation itself needs transport. Okay. We first request them. Fiona is saying we first request the fund. Okay. She's saying she has not yet finished the budget, after which, if we finish, why don't you say yourself? So you come and yeah. Direct you come. Yeah. Everyone, I started working on that budget for the training for the water filters, but I needed
We can't hear you.
Greetings, everyone. I hope you can hear me now.
We hear you. Go ahead, Fiona.
Greetings, everyone. I started working on the budget for the training of the communities for the water filter buckets, but I needed clarifications over from either here or the president. So they arrived, and I can boldly say that the budget is almost done. I'm going to present it, then after we shall request for the money.
after.
Okay, thank you. Which means when she presents it now, come with the said or later. That one has marked the end of what we are supposed to discuss. I want to welcome you people online to add or react on these things we have been discussing. Thank you. Hello, can I welcome Gloria to say something?
Thank you so much. I want to make a comment on the progress of the cover plates. I'm happy to see a smile on on Beatrice's face, though it took 3 days to make 60 cover plates. Though it took 3 days to make 60 cover plates, today I see a smile on her face in the meeting. That means the work went well. Also from the photos, we saw that the community came out to participate in Oyaru. So I want to thank Saidi, the representative from Oyaru. And the quality of the cover plates looked good. So yes, from the photos, it looked good. So I really want to appreciate, and I hope that is how the remaining villages will come out. If the villagers come out and support Beatrice Diru in doing her work, things can go very well. So that is a congratulations and appreciation for the community in Oyaru. In Midonga, I understand that they still have funerals and only 11 latrines have been constructed, and yet your materials were taken earlier on. I hope that they can step up and improve. You know, once you get the households coming up, the work is actually easy. But if you only allow few people to do the construction, then it takes a longer time. About Bomasel, I don't know what has happened. The president has not given us a lot of information, so we need to understand what happened. Why are they refusing? And you said there is a prominent leader from that village who has spoken. So does one person speak on behalf of everyone in the village? We needed to understand the dynamics in order to take a decision. I also want to make a comment on training of the water user committees. The Assistant District Water Officer has given us a report of the training. And we also received a feedback because two of the Global Grant Committee members from Arua attended the training of those 4 villages, and they gave their feedback and recommendations. I have shared that with the water officer, and I've requested him to incorporate it in the training of the next 8 villages. So, for example, they need to have practical sessions. The sessions should start early, and the participants should be in a spacious place where they're not squeezed. So that was what we. And also, the content should incorporate training the water user committee on monitoring the construction of the latrine and the hand wash tippy taps. And also we are going to train on how to install the water filters and the the hand washing. So those water user committee, they are also the sanitation committee. That aspect should be incorporated in the training. So we are going to have a separate meeting with the water officer, and we agree on the training content. Otherwise, he has already shared the budget with us, and I've shared it on the committee of the global grant. So we are going to have a separate meeting with the water officer. he has given us his complete accountability and a report, so that is good. Now I've requested that for training of the water filters, last Sunday, Chris gave us a rate. The facilitation should be done. So for example, the Rotarians will be reimbursed some costs like for their transport and meals. So based on the rate Chris shared on Sunday, I requested that Letaru, Rukia, and the president should sit together and make a budget for the 12 villages where you are going to train on how to fit the filters onto the bucket and that training. So I request that you share that budget for the 12 villages, and then we can give you an approval to go ahead. Good. If it is important that we incorporate or include one person from SEDUC, that is fine. So let us know who are the people going, and let that be clear in the budget so that we know how much it's going to cost to go to those 12 villages to train the households in the 12 villages. So that is it. I look forward to seeing that budget. We also got a feedback from Moses and Lillian about their visit to Yumbe. There were a number of things which were not in order, but they have sorted it out. We are going to handle that administratively. But I think for the purpose of this meeting, things are in control. I think the project is going well. Where we have slowed down, we are going to have the checks and balances, and I think we've taken the necessary action points to see that we get back on track and we move. Training of the water user committee and distribution of the water filters and buckets is one of the action points we have taken so that we are not going to lag behind with the construction of the latrine. Sorry, I'm fighting for the screen with my personal assistant. So I think that is it for the report from Lillian and Moses. They did a good job, and we look forward to better performance. And I believe as we get towards the end of October, maybe the rains will definitely reduce, and then we can do more of the construction activities. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Gloria. As I said for Boma, I think we need to do follow-up. We need to go to Boma and find out what is going on. That's why I've not unveiled what was told to me. We want to go and get the fact, because we cannot rely on one person's. Then we need to have a plan. We go to Boma and get what is happening there. Thank you. Another person who has something to be added? Even in the room.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think concerning the water user committees, we had a meeting with the water officer yesterday. So he was asking about those villages, which he doesn't know, like Kendra, Midonga, and villages like Luzira. So he said some of the villages are very far. Bringing people in one place will be costly. Then it will be better for us either we go to those villages. We're going to train the water user committees in those villages which are very far. Then I said, if that is the case, I think it will be okay to go and train them wherever they are, rather than bringing them in one place. That was the meeting we had with him yesterday. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that one will be fine, because these villages remaining are two apart. We cannot gather them together, like those of Adunga, very far, Kenda. That is true if it is organized that way. Thank you.
President, may I react to that?
Okay.
Yes, the water officer has already shared a schedule, and he's going to conduct the training in 7 different locations.
Okay.
So that is okay. There's no problem with that. And the other proposal recommendation that came in with a water user committee training is that SEDUC should be involved in the training. SEDUC should participate. So maybe one representative from SEDUC can attend those trainings, because they are the ones also charged with monitoring of the water sanitation committee and the construction of they are the ones who have responsibility to monitor. So it will be good to see that they attend the training of the water user committee.
That is noted.
And maybe since I'm talking about SEDUC and Innocent is listening to me with very keen attention, I have not received a schedule from Innocent for doing the monitoring. One of the things I expected was that he would give a schedule to go and monitor maybe the construction of the latrines, or the rate, the pace at which maybe cover plates that were made, to see whether they have been taken to the respective households, whether the people have started building. I haven't received any schedule or work plan of how he intends to go out for monitoring. Instead, he's asking for how much money is allocated for monitoring. But I think the realistic thing is, we've agreed to every village you go, we are going to pay you the rates of boda to and fro, and we also expect you to give a report of your monitoring visit. So what did you find? There's a simple template which was designed, which you can upload using a phone. You fill it online, and even you take a picture of where you have been. But if that is not possible, you can also use like a one-page report to let us know where you have gone and what you have found in that spot or in that village, and what is recommended for the attention of Rukia or the accountant or the grants committee. So, but I've not seen that. So it will be good to let us know where you have gone and what it is that we expect from as facilitation towards that. We can pay, if we give you transport, like if we are fueling the SEDUC motorcycle, it's there in the MOU. If you use the SEDUC motorcycle, we can give you the fuel to go to that distance, but you have to give us a receipt from a petrol station, not from a roadside petrol seller. You have to get us an official receipt from a gas station to account for the petrol that you have put in the motorcycle. But if you go, you use your motorcycle, and you prefer that we pay you the boda rate, that is also fine. We'll give you the rate of going to the village and back using the rate of a boda. So that is how and according to the distance you've moved. So that is really clear. I expect to see something from Innocent towards that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, if I may. Go ahead, Innocent.
Yes, thank you so much all the Rotarians online who have attended the fellowship. Indeed, I'm really very appreciative and thankful for all the Rotarians who are contributing this project. To me, about the monitoring, it has been on high gear, by the way, as SEDUC who have already signed the MOU. And I shared a lot with Moses. Hopefully Moses has shared with Gloria, maybe Lily, they have shared this, how possible we could do this monitoring. And then we shared a lot with Moses about that. That's why you see, I'm very happy to hear that SEDUC, a representative team user can be involved for any trainings. Because if they can be part of the training, it will be possible when they go to the village and then they can know what to do in case of any community members asking questions, they can easily be able to react. But if they are not involved in any training, then at the end, they will be going to the field and then any question posed to them, they cannot answer. So I think that is really a very good feedback from Gloria that they will be involved with SEDUC team whenever there is training for water user committees. So that is really very grateful. And then about the reporting tools, Chris had designed a reporting tool which is really very simple to upload the informations and then send online. And the challenges I faced, especially in Midionga, when I last visited me, when I shared with the Moses how possible this reporting should be. And in addition to that also, as we do this reporting, the district also needs a copy to be filed in the district. I shared with the, Moses how possible this, how it should be, how simple the reporting should be, also on a hard copy, so that we can be able to print and then file to the district. And then another copy will remain in the file, and then we share the one which is online. So I think that one would also work. And then another also challenge has been also the issue of the transport going to the field, whereby the budget has not been really allocated exactly. Because if you were to pay maybe the fueling based on the distances covered per village, I think if that one can be clearly stipulated clearly, and then we can see how much can we need to go to maybe Midionga, maybe to Kenda, which is about 40 kilometers away from the center here, from the SEDUC's office. I think that one should be very clear, so that whenever we are going to visit, we know this is now the budget for fueling. And then, as Gloria, you have put it right, we have to also go to fuel it, not on the road. We have to go to petrol station. They provide this a receipt, so that Fiona can be able to find that for clear accountability. And then lastly is as much as this issue of monitoring, maybe fueling is still maybe to be discussed how much, but on the ground I've been visiting also, especially the 4 villages, right? That is Odropi village, which is just nearby, and then Midionga, Morodo, and then Injua. I last visited them. And as you know, the challenge has been the heavy rain, and that's why we have, I think, changed to provision of the filters. So that is a great, but the report I'm getting to the latrine construction team, especially in Injua, is they are really progressing so well, because I received a message to their leadership. They have constructed 14 latrines.
And apparently Yumbe has frozen.
Chris, what do you think about sharing the report with the district local government?
It's fine to share it. It's have to work out the logistics of sharing it.
Yeah.
But so I've got how many? So this is a report, and the most critical part is any correction needed from Lataru or Rukia, and the other parts are just who was visited, where they are, and this will show the exact distance to that place, the coordinates on the map, and the name of the village and who's visiting. Where are you monitoring? Yeah, it's not who's doing it, but and then the comments from the household person who is interviewed, the photo, but we can print, I can download those and share them. Let's see, how do I, but yes. So we can share them with the district governor. I don't see what the point is, what the district will do with the monitoring reports. If
It's
there's some
it's not the
action that,
Rotary. It's not the Rotary district. It's the government district, the district local government. The water department is the one asking, not the Rotary district.
and what will they do with the report? They will go
I don't
out
know.
to the village and improve something because they've got a report?
I don't know why they need it.
Yeah,
What
if you
I
don't need it, you don't get it.
Maybe they're gonna tax more?
Yeah,
they can claim that they did some work.
yeah.
No,
People who
Is
use the information need the information. People who don't use the information don't need it. Receiving information that you don't use is a worthless activity. But that's just my studies in information collection and use. And so they haven't come back online.
Maybe, Chris, maybe they need to prove to their bosses or something, proof of work. I don't know. But I like
Proof.
what you're doing here. I really appreciate what you're doing, Chris. I'm learning tons from being involved, and thank you for involving me in this project.
Well, it's a pleasure to work with you, David, and with everybody else involved, and we greatly appreciate Lillian's, Moses's, and Gloria's leadership in the effort, and I'm particularly happy with the completion of the cover plates, and a tiny bit, not very much, but a tiny bit concerned about the completion of the latrines that will let us go on to the water well drilling. And I assume that the latrines will be finished by mid-November and we can start water drilling then. Gloria, there is, Gloria, Lillian, and Moses, there is, we had anticipated sending a quarterly report to the district and to RI, although it's not required by the global grant. Do we have a plan to send that report?
I think it will be a good idea to give an update on how far we have gone with implementation, and also to let them know that we've hit a challenge because of the rains. We cannot go as planned. We've slowed down because of too much rain. We cannot do construction of latrines during the rainy season. So I think it will be good. Yeah, that will be a good reason to give an update to the Rotary Foundation.
So the main thing that I don't well, so we've got our deliverables. And the other thing that we may need to include is the budget spent so far by budget item. So I could send the deliverables so that they can mark down the progress in cover plate making and latrine completion and so on and so forth. And then if we, and water committee training, and we haven't done any water filters yet.
Yeah, that will be like the next activities planned for the next quarter. Yeah. But we
And
have
if-
the bank statements, so it's okay. We have the bank statements and
Great.
yeah.
Good.
Hey, guys,
Good.
this is
That
David
will
here.
be easy. Go ahead.
I need something for my club. It's been months since I've given them a clear update. And it's my club's first global grant in many, many years, probably 10 years. So if I could get something like whatever you're going to send to RI, if I could get a copy of that, I'd like to update my club sometime later this month, if possible, to encourage them with what the impact of their money is having. Also, you should be aware that my club meets at Marina Jack in Sarasota, right next to where the hurricanes hit in Siesta Key and Anna Maria Island. The people that I know in my club, there's 4 people who live on Siesta Key Island. All 4 of them had 3 or 4 feet of seawater flood their homes.
Wow.
They've lost their cars and all their possessions. And the one that I know of for sure, it has to have her whole home gutted, and it's going to take 6 months to rebuild it. So they're in crisis, but I still want to update them, but probably in about 2 or 3 weeks, because our club is in emergency mode right now with all the cleanup, So
Sorry.
So David,
Very
may I
David.
ask we're so sorry about the flooding. And yes, the Florida clubs were right in line with Hurricane Helene coming up through the Gulf.
Right.
Was the report I gave to my club about 2 weeks ago of no use to you?
I'll go. I've been just so busy.
Okay.
I did not, like I told you I would look at that. I didn't actually look at it. So
Okay.
I will look at that. And that's probably what I should, if that's good, then I'll use that. So.
Yeah, it's a PowerPoint, and it gives the overall conceptualization of the project as opposed to just the progress to date.
Does
And
it have progress to date too, or no?
it's got some of the progress to date, but we'll be able to attach these 2 pages.
Okay, very, very good.
So
Thank you.
Lataru and Yumbe are back online. And we can see the ceiling again.
Yes, Yumbe teams are online now. Just a quick one to finish my presentation. Lastly, I have tried one hand washing facility which Chris, you shared with me. So I picked one of them because I see there in the there are 3 of them, and then I picked one of them, which is one of the simplest one. I installed it in one of the completed latrine in Odropi. So after the meeting, and then I will need all the Rotarians to share with to reach to the latrine and see how to use it so that they can take the knowledge to even other villages. And then lastly, I also encourage all the 12 villages to continue attending the meeting, because it is only once in a week, so that when they share with us the challenges they are facing in their villages, it will be easy to handle them because I'm seeing a few of them are coming for the what? For the meeting. So we could not know what is happening in other villages. So this is very important for all the Rotarians in the house. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Innocent. We have been interrupted by the internet. Oh, what we are now back. Anything to be added, you can do so.
Yes, so I said I was very pleased by your progress with cover plates. You're doing very, very well with cover plates. We would like to get latrines and hand washing stations finished so we can start drilling wells with the communities. And we know that that may take until November 15th. While communities are waiting for the rains to stop so they can finish their latrine buildings, it would be good if they collected materials so they had the supplies to build their latrines and they did not have to stop because they have to go collect more supplies to build the latrines. So we look very much forward to finishing the latrines, finishing the hand washing stations, and beginning the wells. And if we can do your progress with training the water committees is so good. We're so happy with that. And if there can be progress with the filters, that will be excellent too. For Lataru, maybe that community forum that we did would be useful for doing the estimates for the user committee the filter training. So the form that I'm talking about is this one, and it's called the GG 2237-714 communities, what to do in each and budget to do. So if you go down some, then it's got the distances, it's got the number of households, the people. If you add on the the water committee, water woman training, that could be done very quickly on that form and then lifted off the form and put in a separate Excel spreadsheet and sent to Gloria, Moses, and Lillian for approval. So once again, we're very, very pleased by your work, by your progress. We look forward to being able to drill wells with the communities and then that is all. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you very much for giving us that. And I don't know whether you have already sent the form. And if you will send it, we are going to implement that. We are going to make it. Any question? They are saying no questions.
President and Innocent, that template which Chris has just put on the screen, you have it. Letaro has it, Rukia has it, President, you have it. Innocent, you can use it as well because it has all the 12 villages and the distances to there. So you can use that for making a budget because what you need to know is what you use. Especially, I think your challenge is what amount of transport you need to get to each village. When
Yeah.
you did the baseline survey, you went to all those 12 villages, so you know how much it costed to get from Yumbe to go to that village and back on border. You know it. You have all that information. So just use that information and help us to make a budget. So that goes both to Innocent and to the people who are going to train the households on how to use the water filters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have something to say. Okay, since it is time, we may stop here. We meet next time. As the sergeant at arm is already here, she can say something, then we close the meeting. Thank you.
Good morning and good afternoon once more. For me and the Sojeska, Sergeant at Arm in the Yumbe Rotary Club. Our today's fellowship started at 4:05 and it ended at 5:07. Today we have 12 members, whereby we have 3 men and 8 females. Out of that, we had 2 RSS members and the advisor. Thank you very much. I welcome all of you for the next fellowship. Thank you.
And Madam President, before you close, may I add one little thing? I will send a form for the progress report that we need to make to the district and RI. And all it will be is the count of cover plates made, latrines finished, and water committees trained, etc. So I will send that to you, Lataru and Rukia, so that you can fill in the numbers, and then we can send a brief progress report to the district and RI. Will that be okay?
Yeah. It will
Good.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to thank everyone for joining in for the meeting. I want to thank you for helping us. We know with you we can do a lot of work. As others, maybe they have now gone, I want to thank them very much because we really get support from you people, as said by members here. The support you have given to us can never be got from someone else. We are proud that we can, with you, we can do work and impress our community. Since we have come to the end of the meeting, I want to stop here by saying we are going to stand up for the final toast. And the final toast will be said by Knight Zamida. Thank you. I'm going to pass through the final toast. That's beautiful. You want me to I keep it Cheers.
I give you Rotary International. Rotary World Over. Cheers.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
And with that, I will end the connection, and the forms I will send you both by email and on
What's up?
WhatsApp. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.